to check out a band called The Band. No, that really is their name, I checked. And a song called The Wait. I did have to double check which was the name of the band and which was the name of the song. In case you didn't know, I definitely had never heard of these people or this song before. Oh, who am I if you've never seen me before in your life? I'm Diane Jennings. I'm an Irish girl from Ireland. For a couple of reasons, I'm on a musical journey of discovery right now, right here on YouTube. I'd love it if you join me. Okay, first thing I just need to check before we do anything why they call themselves The Band. Before becoming their own act, they spent years as Bob Dylan's backing group. Oh. On tour contracts and schedules, they were simply listed as The Band. No one bothered giving them a proper name because they weren't meant to be the focus. We've checked out Bob Dylan here on the channel. When they decided to step out on their own in the late 60s, they realized two things. Everyone already referred to them as The Band, and any more elaborate name felt fake and theatrical. So they kept it. Part practicality, part statement. Ooh, looks like they were a Canadian-American rock group. If you want to keep seeing music reactions, I make them because you guys say you enjoy them. I really do need community support. If you are in a position to do so, please check out one of the ways you could support the channel. Back to the video. Okay, if they backed Bob Dylan, I'm thinking like folksy, kinda? Rock folksy? Let's find out. Looks like this one is audio only. I have very much been recommended to listen to the studio version. And it's remastered, so here we go.
I pulled into Nazareth, was feeling about half-past dead. I just need some place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand, no was all he said.
The Wait was released in 1968 and is structured like a biblical parable rather than a pop song. That's wild. Each verse introduces a character or burden, but there's no resolution, only accumulation. That's the point. The weight isn't one problem, it's the total moral and emotional load of being human. Heavy.
Take a load off, Fanny.
I recognize that.
Take a load for free. Take a load off, Fanny. And you put the load right on me.
Familiar.
I picked up my bag. I went looking for a place to hide. Then I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side.
Ooh.
I said, hey, Carmen, come on, let's go downtown.
Ooh, behind the gravitas was a lot of tension. Robbie Robertson increasingly took control of songwriting and publishing, which quietly fractured the group. Levin Helm later accused Robertson of rewriting history and cutting the others out financially. Oh, that's bad. That resentment never really healed and became one of rock's great slow burn implosions rather than a public scandal explosion.
She said, I gotta go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load off, Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off, Fanny. And you put the load right on me.
Wow.
Go down, Miss Moses. There's nothing you can say.
Despite how communal it sounds, most of the song is sung by different voices in isolation. That contrast between togetherness and solitude is deliberate. Levin Helm said the song was about what you owe people just for being alive, not religion in a strict sense, though it is loaded with biblical imagery. Many listeners assume it's explicitly Christian, but the band always resisted that reading, framing it instead as spiritual but human. The melody borrows from gospel traditions, but the tone is weary rather than uplifting. The song feels like a long walk where no one offers a lift. That's why it endures.
It's just old Luke, and Luke's waiting on a judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Anna Lee? He said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Anna Lee company? Take a load off, Fanny.
Wow.
Take a load free.
Robbie Robertson later said of the band's name, the band, that he liked it because it sounded anonymous and unpretentious, almost anti-rock star. Lev and Helm framed it more bluntly. They didn't want a name that sounded like a costume, and couldn't ultimately agree on one anyway. The irony is that the band became one of the most loaded, myth-heavy names in rock music, despite starting as a placeholder.
Crazy Chester followed me and he caught me in the fall. He said, I will fix your rap if you take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Yeah, take a load off Fanny, take a load free.
The song itself became more famous through covers, especially Aretha Franklin's version. Gotta check that out. Her version reinforced the gospel feel and sometimes eclipsed the original. The band never resented that. Robertson later said the song belonged to whoever needed it. Levin Helm said of the song, it wasn't about religion, it's about responsibility. Robbie Robertson said of The Weight, it's about what you carry, not what you believe. Richard Manuel said the song sounded older than we were because we felt older than we were at the time.
Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me.
Love that. Kind of cozy.
Get your cannonball now to take me down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she.
Oh, the band aged badly as people. That's mean. Okay, no. Addiction took hold, relationships collapsed, the mythology outpaced reality. What looked noble and rootsy on stage was often miserable behind the scenes. That's not good. The dissonance matters when listening to The Weight, which sounds communal and generous but was created by a group of people already drifting apart at the time of writing it.
She's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me.
Oh, there's something a bit sad about it. I really liked it. Shout out today to a couple of patrons who make these music reactions possible. Our first shout out comes from the lovely Brian Edgar, and he says with school picking back up, he wants to shout out all of the faculty and students. Brian says, let's start the semester strong and keep the momentum going. Thank you so much, Brian. Our second shout out comes from Ricky Carey with a winter reminder. If you're able to donate to local shelters in your town, they are always grateful for adults and kids' coats and packaged foods. And pet shelters can really use blankets and pet food too, especially at this time of year. Thank you so much, Ricky. Thank you so much, guys. That's it for today. See you on the other side. Bye. Was there a dog in that song? I think there was a dog in that song. Actually, are you tired? You want to go to bed? Let's go to bed.